the forbidden, the unknown.
Wait.
Ah! Arms that come from the ground, black and swirly. They build in size and go up to the sky, rips it open as the claws scratch at the sky's blackness. Tentacles come down and join with the hands. Useless! Void! And the sky will go black, and this whole area gets engulfed in a orb, swallowing all of us inside to protect the outside world and the world tree.
Sort of black sphere of emptiness surrounds the group, and there is no source of light now, so it is pitch black in here.
Yep.
What do you do?
Well, I screamed out to Irislyth. Didn't know what she was planning, but she's the only one that's sourced with the light.
Well, noticing everything go dark around us, I'm going to go ahead and I'll cast Lux upon my staff, as I have many times before, causing the crystal to create an orb of light for us to be able to see, unless that too is absorbed as well.
I think this was specifically a sort of containment type thing that Enders was doing, so I imagine it doesn't swallow the light. The light was just kind of removed from this space, and now you've created light inside, so I imagine that it would show up. So everyone is kind of put in the dark and then immediately kind of blinded by this light activating. Now, how big is this sphere of nothingness that you've encased everyone in?
It's pretty big. I mean, the spell is made to be able to pull an object from space, so this would be pretty big. It's able to take up the whole area.
The idea with Comet is that you can choose one creature you can see, or you can choose any number of creatures you can see. If you choose one creature, it's more damage. If you choose multiple creatures, it's less damage spread out. So what is coming down? What do we see?
Nothing. So I spent a Fabula point to sort of edit the spell. Well, half cast it.
Okay.
I have it at the ready, and I will spend, even though I spent a Fabula point, if I dual pull something from space, I will spend the mana points for that to happen. But basically what I wanted to do was I spent a Fabula point to half cast a spell to create this void.
Okay.
For a chance for Irislyth to try to do what we planned. If it goes awry, then I will spend the points to pull whatever I need out of space right on top of one character.
Okay. So if you, here's what I'll say. If you do it over a large area, I'm going to say you get the feeling that you can't hold it for that long. On a smaller area, you can hold it longer.
Might I make a suggestion in order to assist in some way in either prolonging this or making this actually be a fixture that we can sustain indefinitely until we're ready to drop it? I do have entropism rituals. So if we are looking to support possibly the idea here that Enders has proposed, would that be something that I might be able to assist with?
Absolutely. I think that it'll come down to basically an in-combat ritual is what would happen. But yeah, what are the rest of you doing? Just so I can figure out what we need to do here if we're going into combat or what.
I am currently, well, I'm not doing nothing really. I might be changing some modules around, table talk for my pilot stuff, but otherwise not much.
Okay.
I will, if we do enter combat, I want to do some pre-combat stuff, so that will basically trigger as soon as combat begins.
Okay.
But other than that, I am just waiting in the darkness underneath where I think maybe Moon is falling.
Okay.
Just waiting.
Well, Bo has brought Moon safely down near the water, and the rest of you were kind of rushing down to meet them.
Then in that case, I will cast acceleration on myself, and I'll begin to sprint towards Moon.
Okay. Moon, how are you reacting to all of this happening?
I'm kind of blinking my eyes because I think I'm still probably blinded by the immediacy of the darkness followed by the light. And I sort of squint and ask, Rue? Rue?
Jan.
And I rush forward.
There's it's mostly black around you. Irislith has a light source that you can see that's kind of illuminating things a bit, but I imagine that's the equivalent of someone holding a floodlight.
Okay. I stop. You and there's Bo and there's Iris. What's happening? I asked to be, look. I just and I'm stumbling over my words, and I just blurt out, Tim Cross.
Cross?
Yes, Tim Cross. Tim Cross. I asked him to send me here, and he did. I didn't think I'd be falling from the sky. And I look beat up. Like my mouth was. There's maybe like some blood coming from my mouth or something.
You're still covered in
like a
viscera.
black eye. Yeah. Probably smell
Are those
bad.
Tim's guts over you? What's going on? Why do you want...
No, not Tim's. Listen,
Why?
I look, all I can say right now is that I'm sorry. I didn't know what I was doing. And I don't even know if I'm here right now because I've been trying to get back to you guys for what seems like forever, but I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's going on at all. And I back up. Like, you guys should stay back probably.
Bo is right next to you, Moon. Bo
And
grabbed you out of the
kind
air.
of like back up just
Well,
out
just
of
that,
like
buddy.
Look, I just don't want to step on anybody, or hurt anybody again. And it's really dark.
Okay. I back away as well, and I say, yeah, I appreciate that. It's a bit too soon. And as I say that, like a boot indent like kind of appears on my pseudopod. I'm joking around as I do it, but like it looks like, you know, the imprint of her, like, I don't know, size 13 soul.
You see this like sort of half grin, half sob come over my face, like and I hold up my arms. I'm not armed.
You got two of them.
And then you see like this anime like Scooby-Doo, like I put my arms behind my back.
I look over my shoulder over towards Irislith and Enders and just kind of gesticulate. I don't think she's here to hurt us.
I'm still casting the spell. I'm holding it. It either comes crashing down or we take action.
You
It's
see
the
Ender's
Valkyrie.
training.
Yeah, I'm just straining. I'm screaming out that, you know, it's the Valkyrie. It's a villain. Stay away until we initiate the plan.
And
You
I
just ask her
scream,
to.
probably a good idea. I don't know if I'm here to hurt you or not.
And as soon as she says that, I'm actually going to, instead of do the prolonging thing we were talking about, I'm going with my original plan, and I'm taking that golden string, that one that's got this kind of soft glow to it, and I'm wrapping it around my arm, and I'm going to try and do a ritual in order to basically magically hold Moon. So it'll act as some sort of a constriction against her.
Okay. I think, let's see. This will be... What kind of ritual? Let's see.
So spiritism can do debuffs. Like there's one where it says you can cause someone to sleep. We could go for something like that, or if you want me to go the arcanism route, I could argue, I guess, Judicara's protection.
I think this is probably entropism.
Really? Okay.
Yeah. Because
I have that either way.
You're effectively trying to restrain her. Right?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I think that's probably the closest one here in this case.
Okay.
Okay. I'm going to say this is... Well, it will be an individual. I'm debating if it's major or extreme.
Isn't Moon weakened right now as well?
Yes. Yes, I'm weakened and shaken.
No, you're not. That's gone.
No, I am not. Apparently.
Those are for a scene while you're in the presence of the kaiju. I'm gonna roll for it. Odds it's major, even it's extreme. It's a 5. Major. It's 13
Awesome.
difficulty, 40 mind points to do this.
All right. You'll see me pull that string as the staff that has the glowing gem in the center of it begins to do what it normally does when I cast rituals. The roots will begin to spread all around me, and they'll take on the same light as my staff as they try to begin to reach for you, Moon. And I'm going to go ahead and do that ritual for a 22 success.
Yeah.
Ooh.
We begin to see Moon sort of encased in this magic. It begins to surround her. And yeah, how do you visualize this? Like, what does it look like? Is it restraints? Or is it chains? What are you thinking?
So the roots of my staff, they end up basically taking on that same attribute as the string that's glowing now brightly on my arm. They both kind of explode in light at the same time as they wrap around her, and they're basically holding all of her extremities and wrapping around her chest to hold her in place,
Like
rooted
magic.
into the ground.
Like that magic Doctor Strange string?
Yes, yes.
Yeah, okay. Got it.
And also, I did have, the string was something that I had found to reduce the cost of the ritual. I forgot about it until this moment. How much would that reduce it to?
I will take 10. You can have back 10 mind points for that.
Cool. Excellent. Well, if you're not here to hurt us or you don't know why are you here?
I just wanted. I just wanted to apologize.
So we can be friends again, right?
Yeah, but I don't think. I don't know if I can be friends.
Why?
Look, something really weird happens whenever I get really weak, and I can't stop it. And I can't seem to do anything about it. No matter what I do.
Get weak how?
When I don't have Emberstone.
Oh, do we have any Emberstone on us at all? Anywhere? Did I loot anything? No. Okay. I want to look at my quest log and see what's changed. It's been a while.
Yeah. Your quest for Moon, friend or foe, is flashing.
Oh?
All of you would probably hear that familiar ringing of the interface. And looking into it, it says, you must choose.
Choose? I mean, we want to help her, right? Friend.
We have to at least give her a chance, right?
Enders, please roll me. What do you normally use to cast entropy? Is it willpower and insight?
It depends. If I'm trying to kill something, it's dex and dex.
Right. Because you have
Elemental
the spell blade.
magic. Yeah. Well, is it? Yeah. Was it spell blade? It's been a while since I played. Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. I would like you to. So that's normally what you roll to attack. I'm going to require this for you to maintain your concentration. Okay. So I'm going to say this will be willpower.
Oof.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
To be clear, I had originally cast at the beginning of this scene last week divination. So if I do see any rerolls that I wish to happen in front of me, I can force 2 rerolls. Just as a heads up.
Okay.
As I'm holding this spell, you'll all start to hear whispers in maybe a strange tongue. Oh, I don't understand why we're wasting time. 5.
Okay.
Divination. Yep, immediately. If you're letting it rock, I'm gonna help you out with that one. So you get a reroll.
Yeah, I'll fall to one knee, and my hands will sink deeper into the earth or the void. If you don't stop this now, I can't stop this spell. 7.
Okay. Enders, you need to choose to cast the spell or release it.
As the whispers go louder, then you'll see the hands will grow again as they're gripping something far in the distance. I'll look down at the Valkyrie and anger starts to just boil in me. And then I look up at Rue and Bo. Are they looking in my direction of the light? And is the light playing off the back of me? Or where are you? Are you behind me?
I think so, because I would want to be watching everything unfold in front of me, which is why I was able to react the way that I did. So yes, I'm behind you at this moment.
All right. I'll turn to you as I drop the other knee, as my hands sink deeper.
We said we'd give her a shot. I know that's not what you want to hear.
All right.
Enders, I don't blame you. And I wouldn't hold it against you. Please.
I'll start to buckle under the pressure. Fine. And then I'll rip myself from the ground area of my arm sinking in, and the darkness spell will dissipate. But I believe I had acceleration put on me.
Mm-hmm.
Correct?
Yes.
All right. I'm going to prep another spell. You'll see me tear at my wrists, and fire will come out, and I'll have a string of fire, and I'll be weaving a spell, and I'll leave it at that. And my focus is on the Valkyrie.
I brace.
And I will hold my turn then. You have a limited time. We discussed a plan. Either separate her from whatever is ailing her, or we destroy it.
Moon, what can you tell us? Is there anything that we can do to help you?
I am frantically going through just the memories of the last time period of all the different places I've been in the ways of, okay, how can I help? What do I know? And internally I consult System, are you there?
System?
System, say something. Something.
None of you would be able to hear Moon say this.
Okay.
I am always here.
Please show them. I'm not here to hurt them. Do something. I don't know what I can do. And I'm just
can show them
internally
nothing.
panicking. How do I show them? How do I help them? And I look around at each of their panicked faces.
How do you want to help them?
I want to destroy this place. I want them to go back to how we all were.
If you wish to destroy this place, then do so.
But I don't want them to get hurt. How do I guarantee that they won't get hurt? I look at Ender specifically. How do I guarantee that they won't get hurt?
But hope we can't. Yeah, I was about to say, but hope.
The Stormveil Rift is expanding. You know this. It will change or destroy Regalia.
The Stormveil Rift, and I say it out loud. The Stormveil Rift is expanding. And I don't know whether or not to let it or destroy it. And with it, it could change us as well.
Change us?
I look at Rue. I only remember a bit of our old life. And it comes back to me in bits and pieces. But now I'm not even sure of who I am. In this space. And I try my best to channel the energy of the Stormveil Rift and bring it here.
Do what? Okay.
Okay.
Oh, into this void space? Or was
Yes.
that dropped?
The void space is
That was
gone.
dropped.
So if I see any kind of spell casting, I'm casting my spells.
Also, keep in mind, Moon is also restrained as well.
Yeah.
So if there are
Yeah.
any like somatic components,
Yeah, if I see her going, I'm letting this spell go.
I think that's fair. Because if there's anything you see start to being channeled,
Yeah,
that is
you
what
were-
I'm going to attempt to do is bring this rift to us.
That is currently beyond your ability. However, you are left with a choice.
A choice.
Do you wish to create or destroy? Do you wish to leave this place?
If I do, will that help them?
No.
Then I need to figure out another solution. And I stop consulting the system. And I start talking aloud. Tim Cross, Tim Cross. He has something to do with this. I know it. I can feel it.
He's
They're not up for your
manipulating you.
trickery. Hmm?
I don't
Listen.
even know if it's trickery.
I'm just going to say this. This is my home. I have family here. We were given some sort of riddle. And that riddle was something about you being a cause of everything or a key of some sort. So you either you're here to talk, but all you're doing is sitting there making these strange faces. I don't know what type of witchery you're doing. I know that Rue is under your spell.
What?
So is Bo.
Huh?
But if you want to fix something, then you better come up with answers. Well, I'm going to just start barraging, because I'll go down with Regalia if I have to.
Wait. Omnios is the one who told us that that moon was the key, yes?
The key.
Who? Key?
If possible, I would like to try and summon Omnios here.
Of course. I don't think there's anything stopping you, really.
Omnios! And I'll take the
Guys.
parchment and roll it, and it'll kind of slide onto the ground, and Omnios will apparate. Okay. Let me just put Omnios' stuff in chat so I have it.
Can't we all just take 5? Where's the fire? Or the Ember Stone?
You see this sort of stag covered in runes and spell work appear, the size of, say, a normal stag. Scrolls unfurl from its antlers, and it stands next to Irislith, looking towards her.
I look at all of the others, and I look towards Moon. I have one question, right, Omnios? One that you'll have to explain to us.
One of the scrolls falls to the ground from Omnios's antlers, and it says, "Yes, and I will not count that one."
Good, because I'm very nervous right now. I'll look to the others. I'll look up towards where we would see the rift, I suppose. Is it closer to us? Are we able to see any bits of it?
Not really.
No.
You're in a valley, and still pretty far away.
The horizon isn't like tinted a tiny red or anything. It's just like it's normal here still.
Yeah, well, you're surrounded by mountains, you know.
Right. So we feel safe. Well, at least it seems safe.
I'm looking at the others. Omnios. How can Moon help us stop the rift and save Regalia?
Moon must choose her path. She must ascend, or she must destroy the rift, destroying magic throughout all of Regalia. But in turn, she will save it.
Did we all hear this?
It's written on a scroll before Irislith. If you can see it, you can see it.
What's it doing? It's just printing more receipt paper.
You have to choose. Ascension or to destroy all the magic in Regalia.
Wait. That's not the first time I've heard about Ascension. Tim Cross mentioned Ascension. We don't want to do Ascension. But I don't want to destroy all the magic.
You are a transcendental being, Moon. Or you are on the cusp of it. What do you want for your future?
What? Oh.
Do you wish to leave this place? It will require the rift.
Look, you already said that leaving here is not going to help. It doesn't matter whether or not I create or destroy. It's not going to help the people in front of me.
It will not help the people in front of you. Regalia will be doomed.
What?
But you will ascend. You may leave this place.
But I don't want that. How can I help the people that are trying to help me right now? Look, they're not killing me for a reason, even though I stepped on them and I choked them out and I smashed them to bits. That's not fair. You have to let me help them. I don't want to transcend if it means that I leave. Look, I've already been gone for weeks, months, years. I don't know however long that is. I've been crawling my way through caves to try and get back to these people just so I can say, I want to help you. I choose the second option. I don't want to transcend.
Then you must go to the rift.
Then that's where I'll go.
And you must destroy it.
Then I will. I'm tired. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of just wanting to be back with my friends and only getting back to them just to be told that I have to leave or I have to destroy even more things. And I close my eyes and I focus. That's it. And I focus on getting back to the rift.
You are currently restrained, Moon. Would you like to break your restraint?
Do you look like you're fighting against your restraints?
Maybe not yet. I probably will start to in a second.
Once I see you starting to struggle, I take out my bladed rose and I start hacking away at the vines, trying to free you.
It's not good.
Why don't we just communicate instead of doing stuff like this?
I'm gonna start casting a heroic spell. God, I wish they would have said something. If I just see one person hacking at the restraints that we put in place to be civil, and no one's saying anything, and she went quiet again and doing this weird thing, and she's struggling, I unfortunately will start to cast a heroic spell.
Okay.
Because there's no communication.
I think we're entering combat then. Okie dokie. Now, I think what I'm doing here is I'm putting Rue and Moon on one side, and Bo and Arislith and Enders on the other.
Oh no!
That's what I'm thinking is happening right now.
What?
So,
What's happening? I have no idea what's going on.
let's do that then.
I'm gonna get one shot, y'all.
You'll hear me scream out, "Betrayer!" And that's when I will. Yeah.
Okay.
It was literally communicated. That was what was going to happen. So
I don't know
For
why,
once,
but
I was trying not to be the bad
token
guy.
has broken.
You're not the
I'm
bad
just gonna
guy.
do it anyway.
Oh, I'm so big and tall.
Okay. All right. Let's see. I gotta tag you differently here, Rue. Just so that we can have two sides. And this doesn't break horribly. All right. Let's do this. Did that work? Nope. If I do this, does that work? Yep. There we go. Okay. Let's bring you over to this screen. And I think it's time for some PvP. Oh my goodness.
Oh, it hurts when I PvP.
Okay, so I'm gonna say we're gonna need initiative rolls from Bo, Irislith, and Enders. And Rue and Moon, what are your initiatives? 8 and what? Yours is
0.
0. Why is it 0?
I don't know. It's always been 0.
Anders, your dex is the highest out of the three of us,
yeah.
so I would recommend you shift click the group check for us to do initiative on our side.
So I'm gonna say you gotta beat a 10, because I think 0 is meant to be 10, the equivalent for an NPC.
Wait, is it Dex and Insight?
Yes.
Okay.
For initiative.
Oh.
Supporting? Not really. What's happening? What's going on?
May I use my charge of divination, my last one,
Wait,
If you would
in
like
order to make Anders reroll?
Okay.
do I do open jack for this?
Yeah, just do Dex
It's
and
Dex
Insight.
and willpower? Insight.
Dex
Okay.
and Insight.
14.
Yep. Okay. The group of 3 will go first. Who's going first?
At the beginning of a conflict, I have something that's triggers.
Absolutely.
Okay. I'm going to use high speed. And I'm going to spend at 10 MP. And you see me using my action to hack at the vines here. And I'll scream out, "We said that we're going to trust her!"
I look down at Rue. You don't have to be helping me. You really shouldn't.
I've already made my choice.
I start babbling about the system and just being a product of the system.
It's a 33? That is not correct. There's
No
no way. Okay, 16.
It's a lot of numbers.
Yeah. I don't know how that happened, but you got at least a 16. And who are you doing this to? What's happening?
The vines.
Vines. Okay. I'm gonna say, let's see, Irislith, you're doing a ritual here. I'm
I don't know why it's so high.
Yeah,
We have this problem every combat.
Yeah, something's buggy. Okay, I'm gonna say, Irislith, go ahead and do a willpower to maintain this ritual.
That's an 8.
Yeah, I think she breaks the ritual. The restraints are free.
Kind of see like these strings maybe fall a little bit off of my body, but I don't immediately do anything. I just stand there.
Okay. and that's your free attack. Now we're in regular combat. Who's going first? Bo, Iris, Arislith, or Enders?
You know what? I'll go first. Firstly, I'm going to go ahead and quick draw, utilizing the what is it? The upgrade that I had gotten on my my robes in order to chug a mana potion. So let me just find where here's quick draw. So I can use an equipment action as part of a free action once per conflict. So I'm going to go ahead and I will spend the 3 IP in order to gain an elixir to utilize. And it also, I have some bullshit that gives me more MP when I gain MP back, so I'll calculate that after. But what I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to... You know what? I'm going to cast Divination again. Yeah. So essentially, I'll wave my hand over myself and you'll see my eyes begin to glow a bright golden color yet again. And essentially, I'm going to be able to keep an eye on the battlefield, and anything that I see that I decide I don't want to happen, I can force 2 rerolls per conflict. Or, well, for this spell.
Alrighty. Okay, Rue or Moon, who's going next?
I look to you.
I'm babbling. I have to destroy it all. They want me to ascend. I don't even know what that means. I have to destroy everything. I have to end magic. I have to do it. Rue, look, I don't want to hurt anybody. I don't want to hurt anybody else.
I know.
And I start backing away, and you just see me concentrate. I have to destroy it. 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 I have to destroy it to save people.
Are you saying this out loud?
Yes. Yes. It looks very, very much like I am just talking to myself.
If that's the case, if you back away from me, I'll turn around towards the group, and it's pretty clear that they're gonna have to get through me to get to you.
I focus my turn on whatever it means to destroy magic in Regalia.
Okay. Do me a favor and roll me insight and willpower, please, Moon. And this will be difficulty 14.
It's a 7.
Okay. Rue, should I take this as the protect action?
Is it my turn?
Your turn.
It's
It sounds
technically
like,
not my turn,
yeah,
right?
Well, one of you has to pick, and we can use Moon's turn with that roll. We can say that that's your turn, Moon, if you want.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. Who's next on the other side?
I'll go. I'm going to... Where's Arislith right now? Are you beside me? Are you near me?
I think at this point I've stepped up towards you.
Okay.
And I'm just looking between everyone, and I'm flabbergasted. Why won't you just explain this to us?
She said destroy.
Ro, what are you doing?
I'm trusting her.
Well, you said you trust us too.
And I'll scream, I trusted you! And I will do a spell towards Rue. And while saying that, I'll look at Arislith at the corner of my eye and I said, you have 1 chance. And I'm going to cast Stop on Rue. Oh, I forgot to use my dex. My bad. Actually, I have to do an open check anyway, right?
Yeah, Dex is a 9 versus magical defense, Rue. What is your magic defense?
11.
I'll use divination.
All right. Okay, I'll just do a doping check again. 11. To make
11. Yep, that wins. You cast stop on Rue.
The fire from my finger will then turn into like it'll look like water, but it'll turn a clock. And as you're trying to speak, you notice that your whole body becomes still.
So your turn is basically nullified this round. Rue.
How does this interact with the acceleration I cast on myself? Because I technically get 2 actions, and the way this is worded is I have 1 fewer actions on my turn.
Yeah. So then you would be down to 1, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah, you'd be down to 1.
So you can see me basically like I start to slow down, but I'm still moving.
I'll shake my head slowly. That was a warning shot, so to speak.
Okay, who's next, Rue or Moon?
I like blurt out, Laser Craven War is creating an undead army of kaiju.
What?
I will use my action to guard Moon.
No, Rue, no! And I concentrate even harder. Destroy.
Okay, so guard. Yeah, you're covering another creature and prevent foes from performing melee attacks against them. Doesn't defend against spells or or ranged attacks, unfortunately. So just be aware of that.
That's fine.
Okay.
That's my turn.
I think if it's now my turn, I'm going to inflate and get bigger and more like freaked out about what's happening because the group is all like, we're back together but we're fighting. And I'm going to go, can we all just please calm down? And as I do that, I am going to eject numbing gas from my pseudopod, which just kind of like a balloon that's been let go at a fairground. It kind of goes... and a bunch of numbing gas gets sent towards Moon, Rue, and Enders, and it's going to, because I can only choose 3 people, and it's going to half their current mind points.
And a 15 versus your magical defense.
Yeah, I'm
For
good.
each of you.
Oh, is this an offensive spell?
Mm-hmm.
No, I don't think it is. Hold on, let me check. I gotta look up the NPC. Let me find them. Let's see, where were you?
Thanks for not taking mine.
Oh, you're the healer. Why'd I do that?
Oh God, where did I put this creature?
It doesn't. It's the creature's called a dragon trap, but like doesn't say offensive on.
Right. Okay. I think it is. Hold on.
How can I tell?
It has a lightning bolt on it.
Oh, it's offensive.
Yep.
Oh, that gets reflected.
Several languages. Okay.
That's fucking hilarious.
On a 15?
Yeah. It's the whole point of reflect. Okay, so Bo, as you spray towards Enders, how do you imagine this getting reflected, Enders?
I would imagine the gas comes in and encapsulates me as he's screaming, and then instead it'll burst out into sharp edges and then shoot straight back at him and embed itself inside of him.
Okay. So half of your mind points, your current mind points, not total, current, gets removed. Bo, Rue, and Moon.
I am very confused as to why he did that.
I'm down to 9.
I'm down. Oof. I start to get a headache. Oh,
Once it reflects, it goes away, right? Mirror goes away? I don't know.
I'm not sure. Let's see. I don't think it works like Final Fantasy.
Because that would be... Oops, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to press that. God dang it. How do I undo it? There it is. Okay, I don't know if I
Once
can
that
undo it.
happens, the spell ends.
Okay,
Yeah.
I need to undo that. How many points was that? 10?
Yes, that was 10.
Okay.
Okay. that is it for Bo's turn. Moon.
Well, he bought her some time, I guess.
Moon, it
Oh,
is your
wait.
turn. Sorry, what are we waiting for?
Yep.
So everybody had to roll a 15 magic defense to not
not
be
a-
hit by the.
It's not a roll.
Your magic
You
stat.
made that roll.
Okay. I see. All right, that makes sense.
You rolled against their magic defense, including your own.
Right.
So, yeah, it was reflected back at you. Okay, so let's see. Moon, you're still concentrating on this, trying to make this happen? Okay.
Yep.
When you're concentrating on this, Moon, are you doing this by yourself?
Yeah. I mean, it feels like I'm doing this by myself.
Okay. Please make a what did I have you roll last time? Was it insight and willpower or willpower?
Insight and willpower, I think.
Yeah, insight and willpower. Difficulty is 13 now.
That's an 8.
Okay. You get another shot because you still got 2 actions left in this round. You're still trying, I assume.
I look at Enders and I look at Rue and Iris and Bo, and I make this is just like, I mean, it's part of my turn, but it just happens without me thinking, and I try and remember each of their names, like it's like a, and I'm looking like, so I'd want to roll for that
Okay.
if I remember anyone's name.
That would be
Like our
insight and insight.
real names or our in-game names or just any of them?
Just real names.
Oh, okay.
And you said insight and insight?
Yep. I'm gonna say, yeah, okay.
Ah, yeah, 7.
You can't remember them, Moon.
I have 1 action left.
You do.
Right. I'm going to, let's see. I'm going to protect or guard Rue. Basically just shielding, stepping in front of her and shielding her from any attack.
She's doing the same for you, by the way.
Just like crab walking next to each other, like,
Yes. Yes, like, no.
Oh my
no.
god, what is happening?
I don't even know how that works, but I'm guessing because you go after, you end up guarding Rue.
I think so, because
yeah.
she's stopped, right? So she's
Well,
been
she's
stopped
still.
in her.
I mean,
I'm currently actively guarding you.
yeah.
All right, so we're crab walking around one another, just like, it's like that scene like in a movie where there's like 2 people and they got like their backs to one another. We're just like, no.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, you are guarding Rue, and Rue, I think this removes your guard, but yeah, I don't know how this is gonna work, but effectively, I think you do get some bonuses from guarding regardless. So you still get those, but like, I think what ends up happening is Moon sort of trumps guarding you, in the situation because she went after. Okay. So yeah, activate guard there, Moon, on the buff. Sets a little shield below the exclamation point.
Okay.
Guys, they're not even doing anything. Can we not just calm down?
She said destroy. You heard her yourself.
But yeah, but destroy what?
New round.
Moon.
You see me like crab walking kind of around Rue, like, the system, we need to destroy the system.
Why? You need to explain it to us. I don't want to hurt you either. But if you give us no choice, if you plan on destroying Regalia, there are people here.
I know. It's not destroying Regalia, it's just removing the magic. I have to get rid of the magic. Iris. Look,
What do you mean by that?
I don't know. That's the only choices I've been given right now. I want to save you guys, and I don't know how. And something keeps telling me to transcend or ascend, and I don't want to do that either because I think that would just leave you guys here. And I already left a Viking in a cave after descending in a car.
What?
She's crazy.
I don't want to leave you guys.
Why is there a Viking? Gah! I don't know what to do! And I look between just the two of them. I'm just.
All right, are you not gonna go? You're just trying to think? Because if you're not gonna go, I'm gonna go, and I'm just gonna cast another spell on myself. Hearing you try to communicate,
Yeah.
I'm trying to give a chance. I'm gonna cast mirror on myself.
Okay.
You'll see me stand there, and you'll see cracks form in my face, and ice will burst from my body, and then create a sheen on top of me. And I won't say anything. I'm just fixated on Moon, staring her straight in her eyes.
Just make sure to target yourself and apply that
that I
mirror
did.
effect.
Let me just drag it on myself.
Okay. Moon and Rue. Who's going next?
There you go. Oh.
What are you doing?
Rue, I look at Rue and I put both my hands on her shoulders. Look, there's something that keeps telling me that I have to do these things, and I don't understand
Then do it.
I keep trying, but it look, it looks really bad. It says I have to destroy magic in Regalia, but I don't want to destroy anything else. You know, I don't want to hurt you. I don't want to hurt my friends. But I don't know if I can do it by myself. Just give me 1 second, and I close my eyes.
As you close your eyes, I'm going to put my hands on either side of your face. I'm going to whisper to you.
You're an idiot sandwich. That's all I could think of. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I really fucked that up. I'm so sorry.
It's so good.
We're about to have the power of friendship, and Frank just fucking walked in here with a brick
so
and
sorry.
slaps everyone with it.
I'm
I love
so
you
sorry.
so much. Don't be sorry. That was so fucking funny.
That's right.
I'll put my hands on either side of your face and I'll say, Jan, you've got this. I'm here with you. Mimosa, remember?
Mimosas. And it's like her voice becomes in my mind. It sounds like the system in my mind. And I focus again. Mimosas. And I focus on removing magic from Regalia.
Okay. Please roll insight and willpower. Difficulty is 12.
That's a 9.
Okay. Who's going next? Bo or Arislith?
I mean, Iris, do you want to go?
What does destroying magic do for Regalia? You said you don't want to destroy the place, but isn't it running on magic?
I don't know. Yes and no. I think there's a lot of places that don't need magic, and if we have more of it, the more it's being used to create bad things. That sounds really stupid. But if we don't have magic, we don't need to heal. Because it's not being used to destroy. Oh, that sounds bad.
I think this runs true with what Omnio said. And I look between Enders and Bo.
I mean, kind of makes sense, I guess.
You would have to destroy the rift, you said? Is that correct?
Yes. Yes. I think it's what Tim Cross doesn't want. He wants me to transcend. I don't like Tim Cross. I don't think we like Tim Cross.
All my friends hate Tim Cross.
All my friends hate Tim Cross.
With that being said, I'm going to go ahead and my staff, the roots will begin to kind of pull back and reapparate into the staff, the crystal descending into its normal place. And I'm going to raise it in Moon's direction and cast Awaken. And with that, you're going to get your insight die raised by 1. So I believe you have a D8 right now. It's going to go up to a D10.
And even though I have this pounding headache, I feel this sense of release. This like, wow. Like I just ate a really good meal. Whoa.
I'll trust you. And as I say that, the mana scars begin to travel further and further up my arm from where they were previously.
Thank you, Iris. Thank you.
Don't fail.
I won't. I won't. I can't.
Okay. Moon or Rue? Who's going next?
I just hold you. I keep holding you.
I concentrate again. Insight. Willpower.
Difficulty is 11.
Come on. Come on. 7.
I'll use my other charge of divination to give her a reroll.
Okay.
And that's it for divination.
I go again. Insight. Willpower. Got the world's worst headache. Is this another 11?
11, yes.
Come on. 14 success.
Rue and Moon disappear.
I have deja vu.
I'll turn to Iris Lith and what did you do? And at that moment, I will fall into the void, and I am going to contact the Empress immediately. So I have no idea what the fuck's going on. There was an ally that turned on me and fucking buffed the other. I don't know what's going on.
So the void that you had was let go. So are you using a Fabula point to do this?
I was gonna use it to try to travel fast, but no, I think it's more cinematic if I walk away hella disappointed because I don't know what's going on. Nobody's communicating anything. And people are just casting spells. So yeah, I will turn to Iris, say what I said, and I will slowly take out a scroll and walk away at the same time and trying to get people around us to safety as well.
Enders, why are you walking away? Why is nobody talking? Everyone's just doing stuff.
I said something. I just walked away.
Well, she
You
said
walked
that
away.
there were only 2 options. Ascension or to destroy magic, and included in that is the rift, which will destroy this place. She said that she doesn't want to hurt anyone.
Did we see anything happen when they disappeared? Did we hear anything or anything? They just vanished.
You blinked and they were gone.
Yeah, that's weird.
Did the quest change? Has the log changed at all?
Yes. It would say I think it would say quest failed for you, Bo. Enders, yours would say foe. Irislith, yours would say friend.
Wait, failed?
Yes.
How and why? What does that even mean?
What? Yours failed?
Yeah, I have no idea why. I didn't even do anything.
I don't look at no quest log. I think you would just see the shadows would let's just say my image would take on a darker manner at this point. And I turn my back towards both of you and I go off to contact the Empress and put plan B into motion and tell her that we need to get, there was something about destroy Rift or Regalia, and since there was no communication, it's going to be like just what I heard spottily. I mean, no one said anything, so I'm thinking she's going to destroy Regalia, and along with it, all the magic. I don't know what that means.
Well, she said that she, like in that combat, she did say that she didn't want to destroy anyone. She wanted to destroy the Rift.
Right, but with some
And the Rift
details
is
in there.
engulfing everybody. Well, exactly. She left before we could hear that.
Yeah, she just dipped. So I'm thinking she's going to the Rift to absorb power or something. I mean, who knows? They have no idea. So,
You start to hear
Yeah.
Moon's voice echo through your head, Irislith.
Irislith. The magic. We have to destroy it.
I'd like to try and see with Navigator if I'm able to reach back to her. Let me find it. It's my Esper ability that allows me to speak with someone within a day's travel. I'm assuming that they're too far, but
Within a day's travel, how?
Of your, yeah, I mean, that's a fair question. I think the implication is via, typical conveyance,
Right.
as opposed to teleporting. I'm going to say yes in this case.
Moon, why do we need to destroy it? What is happening? We need an explanation.
I know. Everyone is in danger. I can speak better with you through here. My words aren't lining up with anything that I'm thinking right now. I've been hearing voices in my head for as long as I can remember. I wanted to explain myself and just ended up looking crazy. I'm sorry for everything. But Regalia as it stands must be destroyed. We must remove the magic, Iris.
You said you didn't want to destroy Regalia.
I don't. But right now, we have to remove the magic. I don't even know what that means. But it's the only way. I've been given two options. And the first one just feels like I'm abandoning you all again. And I'm not ready to do that.
Transcend, that was the option. What does that mean? Why?
I'm still wondering the answer to that myself. I don't remember who I am anymore. I don't remember who you all are anymore. But thank you for trusting me.
Bo is the only one next to me at the moment, right?
Mm-hmm.
You would just see a wave of confusion come over my face.
Whoa. Are you okay?
It was like a different version of her. I can talk to her.
What did she say?
She said that we have to destroy magic, that she doesn't want to destroy Regalia, but there was some sort of implication of destroying Regalia. I don't know. She said the other option sounded as if she would have to leave us behind for something.
So it's between her leaving, her destroying the rift, well, that's it really, or doing nothing and the rift kills everybody, is what I'm feeling.
I mean, that's my thought as well. I'd also like to try to reach out to Rue. Am I able to get a grab on her?
No.
Rue! Rue!
No, I'm both. Are you
I'll
okay?
Frustratedly slumped to the ground.
I'm so confused. Everything's happening so fast. People are changing more than I can't even blink. More than you can blink. I don't know what's going on anymore. Now what? What do we do? And what is this quest log? And why is it telling me what I'm supposed to do, and how I failed? None of it makes sense.
Writing it?
But that's been my question since day one. But I don't know. Honestly. And is Enders in earshot by any chance?
I didn't walk too far away. I mean, I walked away enough to translate what was happening on a scroll.
And you would have heard what I said.
My back is, I don't think so. There's a lot going on. I'm also trying to find the Grand Scribe and get people to safety. What I'm thinking is this place is about to be destroyed. I mean, that's going through my head, is that Regalia's fucked. We just unleashed the one thing that can fully destroy everything without even taking a risk.
The Grand Scribe would have been sort of watching from up above on the stairs while all of this was happening. Probably pretty confused by that void spell and everything going on. So if you're trying to find the
hand
Grand
signals
Scribe,
or something.
yeah, I mean, there's onlookers while all this is going on.
All
and
right,
they're
then
just
I'll
kind
grab
of
the
like
person
freaking out.
next to me and I say, get to the Grand Scribe. Tell them an evacuation plan.
I mean, the Grand Scribe is there. The Grand Scribe is
they're
there
here with us?
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
I mean, because when you
then I
left
wouldn't
the
be
library,
relaying that.
yeah.
That will be, I would be relaying. You needed to get to an evacuation immediately. We have failed. I trusted them.
Where
and
will
we
we
failed.
evacuate to?
The tree.
Very well. Lyra, begin ringing the bell, the alarm bell. Everyone must go under the boughs of the tree, under the roots. To the library.
And I'll just look over my shoulder at Bo and Earslith. And I'll just slowly shake my head. What did you do? I should have just went with my gut instinct.
No, Enders. She had two options. One option was to leave. And leave us all behind. That's what she told me. I don't know what that means. The other option was to destroy the rift and therefore all magic. Doesn't that make sense that the rift is going to destroy this place anyway? To destroy the rift is to give a possibility of a chance.
I heard destroy and regalia in the same sentence.
Yes, but you're not listening to me.
And what is
the
it?
Conjunctions.
What did she say then? Word for word, if you know.
She said that magic had to be destroyed. She doesn't want to destroy Regalia. The rift is going to eat this place whole, I'm assuming. The option is to destroy the rift and to avoid whatever chance she had of leaving, of ascension, of something of that sort. She said that Tim Cross wanted her to ascend. So...
The plan was to get her to a place where we could split her. She's
well,
not
plans
whole.
fail, Enders.
She's a villain. Right now, I would assume the Empress will take all of her dragons and meet her where her location is. If she does plan to save Regalia, she better do it fast. I'm also looking for a way to get there, and I will finish what I started. That way, if I see with my own eyes, if she can convince me before I repeat history, so to speak, then so be it. I will not have Regalia go down by itself. I will go along with it and do as much as I can to prevent her from destroying this place.
Is there a way I can, like, roll insight on Enders? Because the way Bo sees it, Enders, at least Blue Enders, isn't quite the same as when we saved him. Like, Blue Enders was always completely unemotional. But he's been angry. And he's been shouting.
Absolutely. Insight. And I will leave this up to Enders to decide what you get based on the roll.
Okay, don't fail me now, numbers! Oh, they failed me now, numbers! 6.
So, Enders, that's up to you to decide what Bo understands from that.
If you were paying attention, this is the final finale, so I'll just say this. If you were paying attention to me, then you notice over time, the more and more I found out about my past, my history, who I truly am and stuff, has sort of awakened that person. And only because I was a fractured soul. I believe that the Enders that wanted to save Regalia before and has died for it is now fully in play. And to him, to make things right for what he'd done in the bodies that was taken. And he kind of made that realization when he started piecing together what Red Enders were saying about the truth being in the blood and all the bodies around, that he sacrificed people that trusted him to cast a spell to save others. To him, it was like few die, many live. And in this case, it's if I can save everyone, then I will be the one to go. But I won't have that taken away from me again.
I see. Out of character, I noticed the shift, but I was away for 2 weeks and I didn't notice in game. So I didn't know when it happened. Alright. Okay, that's just a Bo introspection.
You can't trust a villain.
You say you want to go and find them.
Yes.
Question. Okay. So we've had the whole sequence with the in-between, and as part of Navigator, I have the ability to essentially transport creatures in and out of what's called the Soul Network. In order to track people, in order to gain information and things of that nature.
So what would you like to try to do?
I'll look to the others. Do you want to try to find them?
Before you do, let me try doing something really quickly. And I started to like shake like a bottle, like a Pepsi can that's been shaking a lot. And then I'm gonna cast Alchemy. And so, really quickly, I wanted to see if we can maybe like get some mana back.
That animation was fucking great. It was a little money animation. Oh, it was so good.
Oh.
All right, so let's see. It did that, but now I'm supposed to... I thought it was supposed to do it all together. That's really annoying. It means I have to type /roll and then 3d20, and then let's see. What did I roll? I rolled a 2, an 8, and a 5. Okay, this is fun for me, but not for you. But listen anyway. So a 2. So basically, I have to choose a target, and I have to choose an effect. And so, like, it's 1 to 20 for a target, 1 to 20 for an effect. I rolled 3 dice, so that's 3 choices. So a 2 would be like, you or one ally you can see is my target. An 8 is one enemy. And a 5 is you and one ally you can see in this scene. So I can only target one of us for this. And then a 2 and an 8. So a 2 would be treats. No, that's rubbish. An 8, no, that's rubbish. A 5, that's everybody in the scene gets 30 hit points. Or at least, yeah. That was crap. Why did I roll alchemist?
Okay. Alrighty. Thank you.
So everybody's
You see
topped
the-
up.
Yeah, you just see like a bunch of green, just like red health potion, just like a volcano project outside of my pseudopod and just lands on you guys like a broken, the stuff in fire sprinklers. Sometimes it's red, not like blue water. And oops, sorry. And you were saying you're gonna be more useful than me right now in this current state.
Remember how I mentioned that I could possibly track Zuka? Maybe I can do that for Moon.
Oh.
Do we want to do that?
Okay.
Fine. I will contact the Empress to not send a dragon here then. But they will be going to the Rift.
Well, then we can
And
tell them
possibly the rest of Regalia armed forces.
Right. Looking around, do I get the idea that we have a moment to possibly resupply in any capacity?
If you need stuff, are you saying
Well,
out
I'm
loud that
saying
you need stuff?
because we have this money still, you know.
Oh, well, I also
so go
can
to
make-
buy a potion or something,
You-
but
I can make stuff as well.
You have whatever time you want to give it.
Which is probably not a lot. So, I can either make you something. Let's see, where is this damn button at? Oh my god, I have so many buttons. I'm an alchemist. I have what's it called? Where is it? I have so many fucking spells. Potion Rain only works with HP pots, right?
With let's see.
Oh no, it actually works with elixirs.
That's pretty good.
When you create a potion, it restores a single creature's HP. MP, you have.
Yeah, so basically what it is when you spend the IP for an elixir, you get to apply it to 2 creatures. 2 additional
only
creatures.
if you use an alchemist potion, not a normal inventory thing. As far as I know, I didn't.
Yeah, it's a created potion.
No, he can do it.
Okay.
He can do it, yeah. It works with remedy or elixir. Yep.
Yeah, it says when you create a potion, you can
So you
restore
just
either
you spend the IP for the elixir, which I think is 3.
or.
And then the elixir effect goes to all 3 of you.
Okay, where the fuck is
and that turns to 56 instead of 50 because of my special bullshit.
Wait a minute. All right. Please don't take this in time consideration. It's just me with a fucking ton of stuff on my sheet. Where's my elixir? Under items. There it is. All right. Yoink. Okay, I'm going to. All right. Let me just subtract that. I did not subtract my IP for some reason, but I just did it manually.
Yeah, no worries.
And potion rain, where are you, baby?
It's already applied.
Oh, okay.
Done.
Well, if I get the idea that the 2 of them are willing and ready to go,
You sure you guys click it?
They got
If
it.
you haven't already.
They did.
Okay.
I'm going to go ahead and I'll raise my staff in the air and it'll begin to light up and create this kind of circle around us as I attempt to send us into the soul network. Let me just make sure I post navigator again so you have it. So this is of the ritualism discipline.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to try and focus in on the voice that I heard on Moon and try to bring us to them.
Okay. This is going to be a small area. And I'm going to say medium potency.
Okay, so 60 MP.
60 MP, 10 difficulty, and ritualism is insight and willpower.
12 success.
Ooh, rolled a 1 on one of those. Yeah. As you all kind of group up for this, you realize Greg isn't there to start with. And as everyone's kind of in the background freaking out, you venture to a different place. It's sort of silent for the most part. Sort of this white space. Empty, yet familiar. This reminds you of when you were in the in-between.
Whoa.
Huh. I did it.
Did what, Iris, be specific, because this is way too similar to that place we were in before.
Well, it is. This is where she is. Maybe?
Is this the rift or what?
As you are here, the three of you can hear basically nothing. There's no echo in this place. You can really only hear each other. There's no wind. There's no sounds other than your talking. But as each of you stand there in this sort of white space, when you look down towards each other, each of you can see red cracks along your skin.
Is this like space where we can't say anything?
That you've been speaking, you can hear each other speaking,
okay.
but there's just no ambient sound, which is
What is
pretty
this?
off-putting. You know,
It's like one of them anechoic chambers.
Where did you port us to?
The in between, I think. Am I able to try and lock in on her? Part of the ritual allows me to gain information and track entities while inside the network.
yeah.
That's not a good thing, Iris. If we're in the in-between, the only way we got out was because we had that old lady to help us.
Erislith, you have a sense for how to navigate this place. You can see, maybe, I'll leave it up to you how you perceive this, but there is some echo of Moon that you can track. How do you think that looks for you? Or How do you think you're perceiving that?
Well, if this is, I could see one of two things. One of them is if it's more of a space where it has to do with, right, the like the software of the game, so to speak, the network of the game. I could see potentially it being
This
a
is
bit
no
more
game.
technological. Right. That's why I was asking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm just making
So-
sure that you know.
Right. I think it's similar to how I track spirits, if that makes any sense. The arcanum, the traces of them, a sense of energy, so to speak. For me, it's a sort of, I suppose, an energy that comes over me, but an energy that my eyes will flash and I'll be able to see somewhat of a trail of lingering light that has to do with the color of that person's soul. Moon, what is the color of your soul?
I believe I've said it before. I think it's like a dark blue sort of sapphire,
And that is
if I'm
what I see.
remembering correctly.
I think it's this way. And I'll begin to walk slowly.
Don't leave me behind. I kind of follow.
The lack of sound is extremely off-putting. They have a room in real life that has a it's just, I think Meyer mentioned it earlier, but it's a room that doesn't, it has the least amount of sound basically possible that you can have in this room, and people can't typically last in the room like, what is it, 10 minutes or something before they start.
You can hear your pulse in your ears.
Yeah, they start freaking out. And it's extremely off-putting. There's no footsteps. You're just kind of walking in this almost liminal space.
Does the
And
ground feel like anything?
do you think it does?
No.
Then it doesn't.
Huh.
As you're walking under the instruction of Arislith, I would like the three of you to please make a group insight check. Difficulty will be I think just a 10. Yeah.
Started it.
Question: do I still have a bond with Irslith?
That's entirely up to you.
Because we were essentially put on opposite sides.
Could change. Could switch.
I guess right now, I mean, I went with her. I mean, obviously, I trust her enough to go into a weird space. I don't know how I feel about it, but yeah. Well, that's a 4. Yeah.
That's a 13 for the group
It's
check.
funny, these support checks, even though we can support, I don't think I've ever done it. And I don't think it's ever mattered. Because I think Iris wins anyway.
You've done it before. It's only been like a couple times maybe, but I think you've had like
Yeah.
2.
True. I just find it funny.
Arislith, you're pretty focused on finding and heading towards Moon and getting everyone there safely. But you notice something in your periphery. There is what appears to be almost like mirror-like versions of the three of you that seem to be walking in step, but they have a different demeanor about them. It's familiar, but it doesn't feel the same as the way that you think you look to others.
Am I able to see the other two?
Yeah.
What color are the eyes of that Enders? The other version.
Enders, what color were your eyes when you first arrived? Brown?
You're a Hazel.
Hazel.
I think that kind of stops me in my tracks.
What color's the membrane of the bow with that team?
Would look the same as yours when you first arrived.
Is he more handsome or less?
I suppose that's subjective.
That is very strange. I wonder.
What?
I mean, do you see that? And when I gesture, does the other Aerosolith make the same hand movements, or does she have a different set of actions here?
It's similar, but not the same.
Whoa! Who are those?
You'll also notice there's no red cracks in their skin.
Are they talking? Are they saying anything? Are they just staring at us?
No, it's kind of
Can they
like
see us?
it seems like a mirror of your actions, but a little bit different.
They look different. That one, the Ender's there. He looks like how Frank did when he came here.
He's dead. Gone. The invader is gone. How is he there? Why are we still here? We need to save Regalia. This is some... What, did you do it again, Irislith?
Whoa. Did she do what? Getting really angry again.
I'm not getting angry. I'm worried for the safety of the people that we came here to save. Why are we still here? Time is of the essence. Whether or not we help this villain or not, if she can make a change to Regalia to save it. The Dragon Empress is there, and in her head, she wants to throw everything she has
As
at her.
he's talking, I'm walking towards the three of them.
So please, understand the severity of the situation.
Okay. I'll just smile.
You look so different. I'll look up to the other version of me. Are you able to hear me?
She's just kind of mirroring you, but is a little different. You know, not quite the same mannerisms.
But Frank is right there.
They're also mirroring Bo and Enders.
And they're far. Is there like anything separating me from touching one of them?
No.
I'll try and put a hand out and touch the other version of myself.
Okay.
On the arm.
Yeah. When you do, you feel the pain of Irislyth's death. It comes rushing back to you in full glory.
I think the others would then just see me kind of fall to the ground, writhing in pain.
Bo and Enders, you see Irislyth sort of fall to the ground in pain.
I'm just saying, if you could smile more. Iris! I float towards Iris.
Look what this place has done. Yeah, I'll run up. What did this? They did this. What is the other reflections doing?
Same thing you're doing. Just a little bit.
The other one's on the ground?
Yeah, like just a little bit different. Not quite the same actions. You know? It's like, imagine doing a scene, like a voice acting scene and doing a second take or a third take or something like that. It's a bit like that.
Slight
So
variation.
if I make an angry face, they make an angry face?
Yeah, but it's like, maybe they don't make it the same way.
Right. I'll go. I'll look up because I'm thinking that somebody did something to her, and I'll look towards whatever version of myself, and I'll grab. They have clothes on, I assume, right? They're not naked or nothing, right? Okay, I will grab them by the collar.
When you reach out towards Enders, you feel the pain of your death.
You have to. I'll just stop talking and I become muted, and I will slump to the ground holding the collar of the other me, and I guess the other me will do the same. And there's no sound from me. I feel the pain for my death. It was pure darkness, void, disintegration.
Enders! Iris! I kind of move towards them both, and I look towards the other bow, and I shrug at the bow, and the bow shrugs at me. I move to the left, and it moves to the right. I circle it circles me. I lunge at it, but I faint, and it faints too. And they go, ah! And it goes, ah! And then we both just kind of stare at each other for a minute. Rock, paper. Well, I can only do rock, really. Well, I can only do rock, really. Well, it's not talking, is it? Or is it?
No talking.
Okay. Then I shrug again, and I go, well, there's only one thing for it, isn't it? You devilishly handsome blue blob. And I reach out and I touch it.
Bo, you feel the pain of your death.
I'll turn into a puddle for a bit.
I think, once the pain kind of begins to subside a little, does it?
Yes.
I'll try to stand.
About the same length of time that you would have felt it originally.
Stand up on shaky feet and try to get Enders to his feet.
I think I'm dead again. So I push the other me away. What happens to them? They just stand someone
Again,
back?
it's still mirrored. It's still it's still that, off take or slightly different emotion,
All right. We have a mission.
Does time work differently here? What's going on?
What do you... What do you mean?
We need to get out of here. I don't know what's going on with that, but we need to go. Now.
You're right. You're right. And I'll look back towards
Wait.
the...
Have any of us tried to talk to the other versions?
I did.
Okay, and nothing happened?
No.
I'm going to do something.
Uh-oh.
I'm going to rip this locket off and hand it to the other version of me.
Okay. They do the same.
They have a locket?
Yep.
And I'll put that locket on. And I guess it mirrors them putting that locket on, and there's a reason why I did that.
Yeah.
Does the spell break that I had on mine?
Refresh my memory. What did you have on that?
It pretty much hid my elven features, or half elven features.
No.
Excellent. Okay. And I'll turn with the others and I'll catch up to them.
I've begun following the trail again towards Moon.
Yeah. She's getting closer. There's a sort of static that you feel. This building of energy, Arislith.
Before we get closer, I want to do something. This is a new scene, right?
Yes.
Okay. I want to cast Mirror, but I'm going to put my hand on Arislith's shoulder and I'll say, if it is going to be anybody's time, it'll be mine. And I'll cast Mirror on her. Where is it? Holy spells. This is why I don't play spellcasters. The fuck? Where'd it go? There it is. All right. I can target her now, so I'll just do that. Oh, well, just drag the effect on yourself. I don't know why it didn't.
Thank you.
Oh, okay, it worked. Yep.
Okay.
It's not a concentration spell.
It's end of
Arislith.
scene.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's end of scene.
I can target multiple targets.
Seems like it. It does say one creature.
No, it
but
says
does
one
that
creature.
Mean one
It's one
Okay, I'll be
creature.
like, that'll
No,
be
no, it's
OP
one.
as shit
It's
if
one.
I can just. Okay.
Yeah, you can't
I
cast it
wasn't
on
gonna do
yourself
it, though.
and Arislith. You can send it on to one person.
Oh, okay. Wait, I can cast on. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I was flavor wise. I wasn't gonna do it because that'd just be.
So we can assume that you do
Tasteless.
this after you appear, not before, because it would end at the end of the scene.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Whenever we find her, I'll.
Sure.
That's when I'll put my hand on her shoulder.
Okay. Arislith, you
I
feel
thought we
this
were there.
static sort of building up. You can see the aura of Moon get closer and closer. How do you break through?
Does it feel like some sort of barrier?
Maybe, and let's draw on a familiar saying from Bo, it feels membranous.
I've never used that word
Wilder.
before in my life.
I think that feeling this energy in front of me, I would like to utilize perhaps Judicara's protection to allow us to push through. Channel through the powers and the bond that I have with my Arcanum.
Very well. You begin to push through. Meanwhile, at Stormvale Rift, Moon and Rue appear. Sorry, I thought this was going to go differently. You appear in front of the rift. Moon and Rue. You are currently in the air, Moon, on the edge of the rift, over the ocean. Rue appears next to you, and clinging to Rue's garments, Greg is hanging on. What do you do?
You did. Greg? I tried to reach down and grab Greg.
You are holding on to Greg, but you are falling, Rue. Are you doing anything, Moon? You're muted on clean feed.
I immediately speed dive to try and catch their fall if I can, or at least grab them.
Okay. You are able to grab them.
Gotcha. Okay, listen, I don't know where we are. I think this is the rift, though.
Oh my god.
Is there any way I can slowly lower to, like, is there any land anywhere?
Not that you can see.
Okay, I'm just gonna continue holding them in midair. And we're out in the middle of the ocean.
Above it.
Okay, so
Red,
there's like, yeah,
sort of lightning crackles all around you. The ocean below is turbulent and frothing, and you swear it looks like it's freezing and unfreezing, and it looks like it's changing colors, and strange things look like they're appearing below the water for moments and disappearing.
Okay, so I managed to get Rue and Greg kind of, like, Rue is sort of cat-like on my shoulder, and Greg is hanging on my left shoulder as well. And I've got them both kind of like piggyback. And I look at the rift. Hello? Can anyone hear me?
In the crazed storm, there are so many strange sights to behold. You can both see glimpses of strange places. It looks like sort of what you have experienced before, Moon, previously, as you have sent your consciousness out, except there are visuals sort of cascading through the lightning and through the storm. Rue, you can see this as well. Strange places, different realities, all about.
I have a question.
Okay.
Does this look really similar to the rift that sucked us up out of Regaliacon?
Yes.
Holy shit.
What?
Jan, this is the thing that took us here, that brought us here.
I know. Or at least, I think it's the way back.
It's been here the whole time? This, the way home has been here the whole time?
and I look down at Rue and look down at Greg.
As Rue says this and asks this question seemingly to the ether moon, you know the answer. This may be a way home. But in doing so, Regalia will be destroyed.
What other choice do I have?
If you close the rift, magic will cease here, and so will any hope of your ascension.
I look down at Rue, and I look down at Greg. And then I look through the rift again. Is there anything that I recognize?
Yeah. So as you're looking through the rift, you see a sight that you haven't seen for some time. There is someone that you knew for at least a little while. Sort of almost similar to Rue in a few ways. A cat. You remember them. They were also an experiment of Tim Cross. Why are they here now? And as you see this person, you realize they are not a vision. Flying towards you with strange wings is Azuka.
I am not gliding towards them. I'm moving like a torpedo directly at them.
My instinct is to get out of the way, but I don't know if I make it in time.
We can roll for it.
Okay, yeah.
You see this cat, large, about 7 feet tall, with these jagged, almost bony wings arcing out of their back. They seem in pain with each flap of their wings, and they dive directly towards the group of you.
As Azuka appears, what do you do?
I'll probably just look dumbfounded. Like, what?
Who is that?
I'm going to almost tackle Rue as I come in full speed. Do you move? Do you try to dodge, or does this just happen?
I try to dodge out of the way, and I know I'm carrying both Rue and Greg.
I'll roll. Let's see.
Yeah, I would roll for that. What do you think, Wack?
Yeah,
Oh, I did not
definitely.
roll great.
This is going to be some rolls.
Okay.
Dex and Dex, I think.
12.
I rolled a
13.
5.
Yeah.
You
Azuka-
see Azuka flapping these bony wings. They dive towards you, and all of a sudden you see one of the wings, I think, snap off, and he slammed just Are you two on the ground right now?
They're in the air. You're all in
Are
the
they
air.
just in the air?
Yeah.
I think one of the wings
Over
snap
the
off.
ocean.
Over the ocean, yeah. One of the wings snap off and they spiral in the last second out of your way. And then you hear it, even at the distance, at the speed they're moving. They move an incredible distance in less than a second. But you hear the sound of bones cracking and popping as it regrows this wing. And they turn to face you.
What the fuck? What the fuck?
I'm also stuttering. And as I kind of like squint my eyes, just to make sure that I know.
Where is he?
What?
Is he-
What?
Why do you smell? Why do you smell like? Where is he?
Smell like what?
Smell like who?
Where's Derevak?
And at this name, I say, Asuka? What?
Rue, you look down and you see the steam canister at your hip.
I take it off of my belt and I hold it. And I look up at this person that I've never seen before. Are they a friend of yours?
I think. I haven't seen Derevak in years.
You. And I'll almost, my eyes glaze over the Valkyrie as I lock onto Rue and the canister in hand. You get that? Why do you have that?
This person attacked us. They had crystals growing out of them. They weren't themselves.
Ugh. It's okay. It's okay. Go on. Okay. Good.
I back up slowly.
Good.
Rue, I haven't seen Asuka in a long time.
Are they dangerous? Is this a problem?
I don't know. I don't think so. Asuka, where did you come from?
I remember. It was so loud. Oh. The rift. It's there. And I think it's okay. Oh. The Valkyrie. What are you doing here?
I'm trying to... And I point at the rift. I'm trying to go through.
Go home. Go home. We need to go home. And I think very suddenly, I'm in front of Rue, and I've grabbed the canister out of their hand.
I'm gonna try to like yank it out of the way.
I'm willing to do a contested roll again.
Yeah, this
Okay.
is going to be
Yeah.
dex. Both of you dex.
13.
Oh shit, that's a crit. Whoa, what kind of opportunity would you like here? There's a journal entry on the journal tab there for
Wait, how does that work though? Because she got a 13 and he got a 12.
he succeeds because he got the crit.
He critted.
Oh, I see, I see. Oh my gosh.
Opportunities, there we go. I think as I grab, oh, yeah, I think I'm gonna give you an affliction as the speed I'm moving at. As I saw, I don't think I even stopped. I think I saw past you, and it's like a jet sped past you with mere millimeters between you. I'm gonna give you dazed, as I rip the canister out of your hands, and you and assume Moon, because Moon is holding on to you, are like spinning. You don't fall, you don't get dropped, but you spin at the inertia, the speed I rip past you with. And I just hold the canister with shaking hands.
I look at Rue. Hopefully you didn't need that for anything.
No, I was gonna throw it.
Look, Azuka, and I sort of carefully approach.
What?
Can you tell me where you're going and why you're here? I haven't seen Dara back in a long time.
I smell his blood on this.
Can I look over Azuka and try to see if there's any crystals growing out of them?
Mm-hmm. Sure. Insight. That's a fumble. Hey, on the plus side, you get a Fabula point. Congratulations.
A
A critical to a fumble is crazy.
Azuka, how do you think she fumbles this?
I get an opportunity from this, right? Don't I?
Sure.
Is that how fumbles work?
Sure.
It says the opposition of Rue gets to apply the effects of an opportunity. Yeah.
Double opportunities. Fantastic.
Would you consider yourself an opposition?
I think right now, at the very least.
Fine.
Stella Luna will remember that. Demerit has been added to the list.
You're lucky I have a shitty memory.
I think right now, I want to give you a bond with me, or do I get a bond with you? I think I get it. I guess I get a bond.
Okay.
No, it doesn't really. Okay, can I twist this a little bit? I would like to give. I want to have Rue have a bond with me, a one-sided one, but I think it will be. What are the options again?
Admiration and inferiority.
I'll give you
You have
inferiority.
the other two as well.
Yeah, I think I like inferiority though. I think I'll give you the bond inferiority to me, as in the less than a minute we've interacted, I've seems to have outpaced you in almost every way. So I'll just give you that.
They're strong.
bond.
They're strong, Rip.
I look scared. You can see my tail is bristling behind me. My hair is standing up on its ends. My eyes are big and full of fear.
We need to. I came. On effects. I think this is how we go home. This is how we go home. I need to go home. I need to go.
This, and I point.
Home.
That's how we go home. Is through there.
It's Tim. I'll grab you. Tim Cross. Where's Tim Cross?
I don't know. I wish I could ask you the same thing. He sent me to Nocisia, and now I'm here.
Does he know?
Here? I don't think so. Give me a second, and I close my eyes. System, does Tim Cross know that I'm here?
Yes.
My eyes pop open. Azuka, I'm sorry.
No. We need to go. We need to go now.
And I look down at Rue, who's terrified, and I look down at Greg, who looks up at me like,
Moon.
yes?
This rift. It requires much to send anyone through it. Are you prepared to pay the price?
What's the price?
It will require all that you are to send them back.
All 3 of them?
But you must remain.
What about... Well, what about Anders and Iris and Bo?
As Moon says this, Bo, Rislith, Enders, you appear in midair over the ocean.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
We're falling?
You are about to.
Does the Empress make it?
I
Everybody show up?
I think as I hear a sorry from Moon and no, and I think I see these falling figures. Without a word, I'm going to swoop down to try and catch them.
Before you reach me, I turn into a blimp.
Have I? For the system, I haven't like opened my eyes yet. I don't even know if I've noticed that they're here. Is there any sort of warning, or do they just appear out of nowhere?
They appear. Rislith, what do you think the visual is as you enter this space?
Well, last we had seen the 3 of us. We were enshrouded in this kind of globe of light. And as we appear in front of you, out of nowhere, the globe shatters and we begin to fall. I don't know if it would have a sound necessarily, but you would probably hear me screaming.
I've
At Iris screaming, my eyes snap open. And I look at the rift. And all I say is, everything that I am. I don't know. I don't know. So go and find out who you are. And I give everything that I am to send every single being on this scene through the rift.
Okay. It's not a thing you can do easily, Moon. As you begin to focus and do this, I think we see power begin to ripple around Moon. We see the crackling red energy of the rift almost swirl around Moon. What are the rest of you doing as this happens? Bo, you've turned into a blimp.
Basically a large balloon with a small basket. Using my flying modules and a couple seats. If anybody wants to hop inside, they can. Otherwise, I'm just kind of like floating. Just my eyes going around the top of the balloon going, what's going on?
I've soared down to save whoever, catch whoever I can.
Okay.
I think it depends on positioning. If Bo did the blimp thing under us and he caught us in the basket and didn't cause him, if not, then I guess we're falling. I mean, it just depends. I can't just like, hell, let me get on in, you know, since we're...
You can grab the basket,
instant.
perhaps.
Oh, then yeah,
we
yeah.
can
If it's in
assume
grab
that,
rain, I'll grab,
we can
or
assume
whatever,
that
yeah.
you were all reasonably close together as
Sure.
Rislith brought you here.
I can only carry 2 people in flying mode, so somebody's falling probably.
Yeah, Rue was sort of being held by Moon, yes?
Yes.
Yeah. And Greg is clinging to Rue's fox garb. Dangling. So yeah, I mean, I'll leave it up to you, Enders, if you think you would be in the, like you'd fall into the basket or what. What do you think?
Yeah, I mean, if it's in grabbing range, I'll grab it. It's only he said it can hold 2 of us. That's seriously than me. So yeah, we'll just do that.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll just grab one.
There's this moment where you see Moon begin to concentrate. The energy begins to swirl around you, Moon, and then you feel a pop. A massive shockwave blasts outwards from the rift. I think maybe at first you're all envisioning this coming from Moon, but a pulse blasts out from the rift, and there's a sort of popping feeling. Moon breaks your concentration as you try to do this, and immediately you recognize that another tower has collapsed. In the distance, the rest of you can see what appears to be silhouettes in the sky approaching the rift. Many, many silhouettes.
Whoa.
Something's
Said you were
coming.
gonna save us and save us. I'll just scream out.
I'm trying! And I concentrate again.
Can I do something?
Depends. What are you trying to do?
Can I pop a potion real quick?
Yeah. I mean, you're just dangling there. I don't see why not.
Great. Just gonna do a cheeky little shot real
Cheeky
quick.
little chug.
Okay. Yeah, you chug a potion.
And then can I slap acceleration onto Moon?
Okay.
You feel me shaking as I'm hanging on to you. And essentially, as soon as I've finished chugging the potion, I throw it aside and I hug myself close to your ear. And I say, "You've got this. You're our leader, you know? You were always meant to do this. You were always meant to make the hard choices."
I nod. Well, thankfully this was... And I look at her. This isn't a hard choice for me to make. And I start concentrating again. We have to get through!
Get through?
Yes. Rue, I want to send you home. I want to send you back.
At what cost? I thought you were going to destroy it.
I don't know. I don't know if that's going to do anything. I look at Azuka.
Azuka is staring at all of you. If Tim Cross is here, we need to go. We need to go. Now we're in danger. We need to go.
I look around.
Effects.
Do you know? He knows that we're here. He already knows that we're here.
I already know that you are here.
You said the summoning words.
At the sound of another voice, could I quickly cast a spell? I'm going to go ahead and just, cast another divination on myself and just keep an eye on things.
Very well.
I'm floating towards the group. I have a set of boots on with sort of strange rocket looking flames coming off of the bottom. Every now and then they spark with an almost digital pulse. And as I move towards you all, I look across each and every one of you, my eyes settling on Moon finally and what she's doing. What's your hope?
Rue and Greg would feel me tense up immediately. And I start floating towards Tim Cross.
Don't go near him. Don't go.
I look at Azuka. And I nod.
A
Tim,
little bit too late, isn't it?
too late for what?
Regalia? What's your hope? To save Regalia? To stop this?
Maybe not to save. So much has changed for the better. Look at these people. All we do is fight. All we do is fight and heal and fight and heal and fight and survive. For what? And I inch closer. All I've done is claw my way back to these people. To be told by the same system that I have to destroy it again? I don't have any more hopes, and I don't have any more dreams. What I'd like now is for these people to make their own damn choices. I don't want to be the savior, and I don't want to be your experiment. You know what I want? And now I inch even closer. Is for you to stop bothering us.
Every single one of you is a partially successful but mostly failed experiment. The closest thing to a success I have is you, Moon. You're close to reaching your full potential, but it's not enough to close these rifts, to stop the end. Your ascension is one of the more interesting things I've discovered with Emberstone. It's the stuff of creation, sort of. The god particles of the multiverse. The ground state trigger that should allow you to become something beyond mortal. I won't lie, it's something I desire for myself, but all of you, your skills, pale in comparison to my own. You might have power, Moon, but it's relative in this space. I brought all of you here, from Earth, to take part in this experiment. Uniquely malleable minds for my ant farm, nothing more. I have unlimited bridges across unlimited worlds. Imagine endless versions of yourselves. Imagine joining as one. What could you achieve? And your singular perspectives here is what? To stop being an experiment, to claw yourselves out of conflict? It's inconceivable. You're trapped here. You're all going to die. And it's unnecessary, it's a waste. A waste of your energy, Moon. Your only hope is to allow Moon to reach her full potential. There's no end to your power, Moon. But there is a limited amount of time that remains, so why not help me gather the data I need on Moon and help yourselves to survive? It's win-win.
Boo!
Or
Are
die.
we able to act?
I look at Azuka
Okay.
and I
Azuka
slowly-
looks terrified.
Since we're all floating, I gently lower Greg and Rue onto Azuka.
What's
And
he
I'm
doing?
looking him dead in the face.
Don't shut.
And I float back up to Tim. And then I close my eyes and I ask the system,
I am here.
if I ascend, can I kill Tim Cross?
Tim Cross is an anomaly. similar but different to you. You can kill this Tim Cross.
And what happens? What happens if I don't?
If you don't kill Tim Cross,
Yes.
the future is unwritten.
And I open my eyes. That will simply have to do. And I don't know what conscious effort I make or how to do it, but I choose to ascend.
Do we see anything happening? Can we do anything? Or are we just sitting here in space and anime monologue land?
So hilariously, mechanically, Tim does have a special ability called monologue. Let's go ahead and do a roll for that right now.
It's interesting.
Yep. So, at the start of a conflict, you immediately perform a villainous monologue on your enemies as you attempt to break their will. You make an opposed check against the target of your choice. Depending on the outcome, the following happens. If you win, all targets are shaken until they overcome your arguments. At the beginning of each round, one of your targets may attempt a rebuke using the same check as above. So, Tim, I think I know, but just to confirm, who are you aiming this monologue at?
Well, it says I can aim it at everyone. It just says on your enemies. It's all targets.
Well,
It
so it's
affects
a
everyone in
target.
the scene?
Yeah, it affects everyone in the scene. However, I think you choose one person to make an opposed check with.
Then Moon. I'm barely even aware that there are other people here.
Okay. Hover over Moon and push T. And then in the monologue spell, if you click on the text monologue, it'll open it up. And you can push a button that has the 2 gears and the 2 hearts. And you can select Moon for that and hit the button. And I think this will probably be Insight and Willpower.
My first roll in the entire game.
Mm-hmm. It's a monologue.
Yeah.
Feels very appropriate.
Don't whiff.
Wait, how come it doesn't work? I click on this one?
Yep.
Oh.
There you go.
Oh.
14. So it rolled willpower and willpower. But let's see.
12s.
Yep. Okay. I'm gonna say just roll a d10, please.
A flat D10 or the
Yeah,
D10?
just flat d10, yeah. You somehow rolled worse. Okay, a 13. Moon. Insight and willpower.
And I have to beat I have to be a 13. 18 success.
Holy shit. Okay. All the rest of you gain brilliant conviction. What this means is you will break your limits as only a true hero could. Let's add that into each of you. As Tim Cross is saying this to Moon, you can see he's really only caring about what Moon is saying. You feel... I think this... I guess I imagine each of you feel how you feel, but you feel something welling up inside of you, whether that be stubbornness or a refusal to listen to anything that Tim says, or this is all bullshit, or it's up to you what you feel here, but you push through your limits. And we're going to say that you can choose one die of your stats to increase one step.
Okay.
So with the effect on us at the moment, it's increasing every single die.
The brilliant conviction, or is that something else?
Yes. Yes. So having brilliant conviction is raising all of our stats. So I don't know if that's the intention or if you want us to go into it and edit it.
Nope, that's exactly what should happen then.
Okay.
Yeah, so it will raise all of your stats. Just make sure you've got that effect on.
Does that include me?
Yes, why not?
I don't feel as bad now for saying boo.
Tim, you just kind of see this like, I mean, it seems like what your reasoning was just doesn't land.
Not unexpected. Disappointing.
I sort of float there. You're disappointing. I think you really expected something different. I look around at the group. And I'm still waiting on what that means to ascend. Or how it feels.
Okay. Moon. The red energy begins to swirl all around you. We begin to see you sort of rise up, and it almost feels like the rift begins to circle around Moon. Power crackles around Moon. Moon, you are now level 60.
Cool.
As you begin to transcend, your health and mind points are restored to full. Your Ultima points will now refill one per turn. Not round, turn.
This doesn't sound very good.
And Tim just appears to be watching, I guess.
Yes. Very good.
What's going on?
Now, Enders, you're seeing something change now. Moon is sort of rising up and crackling with power. You said you wanted to take some action. What are you doing?
To be clear, I heard that if she ascends, Regalia's doomed. Is that my understanding?
Is that what you said?
I don't think so.
Okay. Well, with that, I'm looking at her. I'm looking at Tim Cross. I'm thinking, all this is not right. I am going to fully cast a heroic spell, and I am going to I'm guessing Tim and Moon are close together, right? She was in his face.
Yeah, she's just kind of rising up now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm going to grab into the void and out of space pull the Lich to hit. No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to pull.
Laser's like, what the fuck am I doing here?
I know. Is it dark? Is it dark outside?
I mean,
During
it's
all of
the
this?
Stormveil Rift is bright. I mean, it's like
Is the
lightning
moon out?
crackling out.
Is the
I don't
moon
know
out?
if you can tell. It was daytime.
It
in
doesn't matter.
Ossetia.
I'm grabbing the
Yeah.
moon and I'm bringing it down. Yeah, the moon is always there.
And how are you doing this?
Doing this with my spell Comet. Trying to
Okay.
open up my
Who are
sheet.
you aiming at?
At this point, I'm throwing it in the general direction between wherever Tim Cross and Moon are at.
Okay, so
Right now,
your current targets are Tim Cross and Moon.
yeah. I mean, I don't know this Tim Cross guy. That's the thing.
But you've read about all of the experiments.
Oh, yeah, what you've
we've
told me and
you
stuff.
a lot of stuff about it. Yeah.
My idea is to save guys. I guess I'm going to hit him with it.
Okay, so you're focused on Tim.
Yeah.
Okay, so
'Cause
single
I don't
target.
know what the hell Moon is doing.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, let me hold on. I'm still trying to open my fucking sheet. Where's my name? Oh, players. Here we go.
Okay. So you're currently level 39. This potentially can do 65 damage untyped to Tim Cross. Now, as you begin to cast this spell, I think it is a good time for us to enter combat.
With what?
Well, it appears with Tim. Azuka
Wait,
is just kind of floating there.
Tim classified as a villain.
Oh, yes.
Let's
Do all the
Fabula point.
non-villains get an a Fabula point, I mean?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
I have some pre-combat bullshit.
Okay.
Roll initiative first.
Yeah, hold on. Let's do this. And yes, let's do some initiative.
Oops. I'm sorry.
And you need to beat a 12.
Oops.
Thank you.
It's all.
Hey, what's going on?
This
Sorry.
is an
Here, I'll
initiative
start
check.
it. There you go.
Combat.
There you go. There you go. I'll leave it.
Oh,
There you go.
okay.
I can't support the check, so do I
I
just roll
also
on my
cannot.
own? What's happening?
Are you entering combat? Or are you just
I
floating
mean,
there?
I'm actively carrying the two people attacking right now, so I think I have no choice but to enter it.
Okay.
Who started the combat?
I did.
You
Rue
did.
did.
Oh, Rue, I'm
Okay.
sorry. Yeah, you're
Okay,
right.
yeah, I needed to know because of the
Initiative.
bonds.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
So that should be a plus.
I keep trying to roll.
It's Dex Insight.
You don't
Oh,
have to roll yet, Azuka.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I need to roll?
13.
Nope. They just have to beat your initiative to go first, effectively. Okay. 13 will beat it. The allies will go first. Who would like to go first?
I will
I've
go
got
first with my
supporting moves.
pre-bullshit combat bullshit.
Okay.
I
Pull it up.
activate my high speed and I'll spend 10 MP to do that. And as I do that, I would like to throw one of my bladed roses at Tim Cross's boot things.
Okay. $39 is incorrect, but you did roll very well. So that is a 22 versus your defense, Tim, which is a hit.
I definitely have a mod of at least 5. I know that much.
Yeah, you've got a mod of 17 apparently.
It's
Yeah, I
not-
don't know.
it's not correct.
I've checked my character sheet. I don't know why it does that.
Interesting.
Okay, so, yes.
Okay.
I would like it to strike the kinetic shield instead.
Tim brings
I'll
up a
spend-
kinetic shield as a reaction.
An Ultima point. My hand is already up in the air. There's like orange digital rain kind of pouring off of 2 of my fingers, and it has been going pretty much since Moon started the ascension. I just sort of tap my other 2 fingers to my palm as soon as people start moving around me. This attack comes in and it strikes that sort of, it's just a force field of digital rain and sort of sparks of orange lines from where your weapon strikes around where my boots are.
Damn it.
Code.
That's my bullshit.
Okay. Now who's going first? On the allies' side.
I've got supporting things, so I think it might be best if I just do it because it'll help people going forwards, I guess. I fling a bit of slime at this Tim Cross guy and try and pre-digest him.
Okay, 17 versus magical defense is definitely a hit. Until the spell ends, the target suffers 10 extra damage from all sources that deal physical damage.
So a small bit of blue slime gets launched from Bo Pseudopod and lands on Tim Cross's boot, and there's a sound, and as it kind of like corrodes into his boot, it kind of sprays, and that spray lands on him.
You'll notice that it does not corrode the boot.
Ooh, it tries. It's going for it.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Yeah, he can do that. I don't even think I'm aware that he's alive.
All right.
I don't even know if I think he did anything.
Sure. Tim, it's your turn.
Great. First, I sort of look to them as they begin preparing to do all of these strange things, cast spells and throw things at me, and I say, rather strange that you're attacking me. The enemy is right there. And I point to Moon. You're all in a lot of trouble. That includes you as well, Carnifex. And I tap my fingers to my palm again, and I'd like to order. I'd like to order Azuka to transform.
Azuka, what does this look like as you turn into Kaiju Carnifex?
Wait, what?
With Rue and Greg in my arms,
Oh no!
you see Azuka's eyes widen as he looks between Tim Cross and the others, and under his breath he says, "I'm so sorry, Carnifex doesn't know, it's not his." And suddenly you hear the sound of bones popping and cracking and skin peeling and opening, and you see almost it looks a lot like the rift that is currently circling Moon, kind of start to arch down their back, and 3, then 4, then 5, and 6 enormous tails erupt out of it. And then you see a pair of enormous hands, fingers, grab onto the rift and start pulling itself almost out of Azuka, and pulling itself almost like pulling Azuka inside out like a sock. But as Carnifex exits, they are enormous. They are a kaiju. They look like a cat kaiju with 9 white tiger tails erupting from their back, hair that is writhing like tentacles and dreads, and I think in a single hand, I assume with this size difference, is Rue and Greg. And Carnifex looks down at the group.
Whoa, 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 whoa!
Who would like to go next?
I mean, I'm casting the spell.
Yep.
I'm dropping comment on top of Tim Cross. I don't give a fuck who's talking. That's where it's going. So,
Alrighty.
Yeah, I don't think there's a roll. I think I just do it. Right?
Yeah.
That's what it says. Yep.
A huge chunk
Of the
of
moon
the
is coming
moon.
up. Yes.
begins to
Moon.
descend. We see it like crackling
So
with like
beautiful.
red energy surrounded by this rift's energy. And Tim, you can see this chunk of, I mean, it looks straight out of like fucking Infinity War. You're seeing a fucking practically a moon is being ripped from the sky and thrown towards you. And
I'm
Whoops,
watching
I
this
hit
thing
myself.
very calmly head towards me.
I targeted him and it didn't do it. Sorry. Do I need to hit it again? Nope, it doesn't work.
No. The person who takes the damage needs to hit the button.
yeah. Tim takes that.
Oh, did you add the actual spell to your page, Frank?
Yeah,
'Cause
it's on
if you
this-
look at the bottom,
oh.
it says add the comet spell to your
Oh,
sheet. Yeah.
it's
There's a
in
separate
multiple
spell.
places. Well, it
Oh,
doesn't.
it's just auto.
Oh, there it is. Sorry. Yes.
No. He's just gonna put the actual spell.
There we go.
Yep. Okay. So you feel this intense, like, massive, like headache, just like slam into your head, Enders, as you finally cast the full spell here, bringing it down towards Tim Cross. He does not seem plussed by it.
What do you mean you don't seem plussed by it?
It doesn't seem like he cares.
Did it hit him?
Tim. A giant fragment of the moon connects with you.
Okay. The kinetic shield will stop it. I'm sure.
Yet another Ultima point is spent as the force is entirely absorbed by this. I mean, Enders, everything you had was thrown into that spell, and it was suddenly nullified.
Shield blooms to life over my head. I watch it, I see it hit, I blink, and then I say, "Hey, you missed your target, dead man." And I point to Moon.
Okay. I'll just writhe in anger and wait.
Okay. Tim or Azuka, who's going next?
Can I order Azuka to do stuff, or is it just I can activate on effects?
You can always try.
I'm just pointing towards Moon. That's all really. If Carnifex is looking.
Okay.
Pokemon trainer moment.
I turn my gaze. Carnifex turns his gaze to Moon, and okay, I think I'm going to throw Reg and Rue at Moon. I'm gonna use them as a bludgeon device as I lean back and throw the two of them.
Okay. Okay. So I gotta add. I didn't expect an improvised ranged attack.
right in the rift.
Okay. Let's see here.
I think I tried to tell you not to give him Greg and Rue.
Can I
Who needs to
try to dodge?
You always can, but it's so if you have a special ability that's like a reaction, you can use that. But otherwise, Azuka simply has to succeed on their attack roll. They're essentially using you as an improvised weapon, and you're trying to just kind of dodge out of the way. Yes. So that
So
that
my
they
understanding
can't grab you?
is that Azuka is huge, right?
Yeah.
You are gargantuan. I like want to climb on your body, like away from your hand, and I'm
wait.
just gonna.
Okay.
If that's possible.
Okay, so I think let's say that is. Let's have you see if you can grab them first, Azuka. So let's do. I think Might and Dex for you, and Rue. This was probably Dex and Dex, and we'll do a contested check.
Okay. 14.
You are not able to grab Rue or Greg.
As they crawl up my arm as I can't reach, I think you feel, as you're crawling up my body, you feel things writhing under the skin as you climb up. And as I fail to use you as a bludgeoning weapon, I'm just going to throw a claw at Moon instead.
Okay. So we just see this like massive like claw reach out, try to grab Rue. It just kind of scurries up with Greg clinging to Rue's clothing for dear life.
I don't know how to put this in chat, but the mutations I picked were Placophora, which basically bumps up my defense.
I think you can just drag it into chat.
I can? Okay.
Thank you.
Do that.
And then hit enter.
Chat. Okay, cool. Yeah, there we go. That and there's one other one. Where is it? Oh yeah, there we go. These two. Pneumophora, my attack still air damage, and if I do more than 20 damage, it inflicts the weak condition on my target. So as I slash, I will do that as a 2-weapon attack, which lets me attack twice and just take HR as a 0. So 15. I didn't target Moon, my bad.
Okay, this would have been Moon. So 15 is a hit.
Okay, so you would take a flat 25 points of damage. Because it'd be a 2-weapon attack, HR 0. And because of Pneumophora, since it would be 25 points of air damage, and since it does more than 20, you'd get the weak condition. As I slash my claw across you, and then I'll go for another swing with the other hand.
Okay.
My tabs moving now? Yep, yeah. A 13, which misses, as that one goes wide.
Okay.
And you see just this rumbling growl coming from this kaiju Carnifex. That would be my turn.
I'm not sure about my consciousness right now. I'm assuming, since I'm like kind of just chilling there, the first one is like a blunt hit and I sort of just get shaken and take the damage and then don't really make much of a reaction.
Is that us now?
Okay. Yes, it is your turn.
Okay. Seeing everything kind of unfold in front of me, I'm going to raise my staff and a motive light will begin to flow from my chest as I summon Judikara in from the ether in this space. But it's going to be a little different now. The effect is a lot stronger. There's a rumbling sound that is coming from my body itself, and I'm going to cast Brand Summoning using a Fabula point.
That's a wall of text and a half.
Indeed it is, but I already have it set up. Judikara's sheet is there, so we're good. So I spend a Fabula point and half of my HP, which then triggers my Arcane Regeneration, so I get 10 back, but it still took a bunch from me. So you'll see just this force of light begin to kind of pulse around me, and Judikara ends up ripping through the space in above us and floats down, and she's now standing near me, fully apparated. She is part of this combat. She has initiative as well. And let's see here. Also, because I've been wearing the Summoner's Necklace, I gain Decoy. So the next attack that is meant to target me, they must exclude me from the targets.
Okay.
And I think that's my turn.
Okay.
I don't know if she goes on the same part as me or if it's separate.
I just added her to the list of allies.
Okay, great.
Okay. Tim or Izuka, who's next?
I'm watching Carnifex.
Oh.
Lots of digital rain running down from my hands, sort of every now and then, arcane circuitry moving around me, but I'm just gathering data.
I will swing again at Moon, and I think this time I'll use Breach. In chat. Didn't work. It did not. Okay. So Breach. I spend 5 mind points and perform a free attack with a melee weapon, which would be just my claws. The attack must target a single creature. If it is successful, it does no damage, but you may choose one option: destroy one shield equipped by the target, or you destroy one equipped armor by the target. Or whenever the target suffers damage, they suffer a little bit more. As I swing, I'm going to go and try and destroy the armor of Moon. They go for another claw attack.
Okay. That one is a
it's
miss.
become that kind of anime.
Yes. You know what? Why not? I have the ultimate points for it. I'll re-roll. I'll re-roll one of these. As I spent ultimate point.
Which trait are you using to reroll this?
I feel like angry or mutated both work here.
Sure.
So I'll go with mutated. As I re-roll. I would like to re-roll just the dex die. How do I do that?
If you right-click on the entry, you should be able to select Invoke Trait to reroll.
Yeah. There we go.
That is a hit.
As I hit, the claw rips through their armor. So now any effects your armor gives you is gone. You don't take any damage, but any effects your armor gives you is gone as I destroy your armor.
The armor that you've had for years and years, Moon. Valkyrie plate shatters.
I make no reaction, and you see it kind of just slide off in chunks and fall to the ocean below.
The allies' turn.
Well, Judikara was summoned on the last kind of turn of action before we swapped over.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna have her take an attack, I suppose, then, because she was supposed to within that turn order. So
she gets
I'll just
an attack right away?
Yeah, because she's put into the initiative order once she's summoned.
Right. There is no initiative order. She just
The initiative order is ally, ally, enemy, ally, enemy.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, whatever then. I'm saying that when she was summoned, she probably would have been put into the list, because if multiple allies are left,
Yeah,
just like if... Oh, so she would go right after me.
I have 2 turns as my character. That's why I took another one.
Gotcha. Okay. Well, yeah, I mean, if I'm just gonna have her attack Izuka then. If he's attacking, or if they're attacking Moon, yeah. So let's roll it. That would be a 13 versus your defense.
It does not hit. My defense is
Okay.
16.
Gotcha.
Okay. Let's see. So if that's the case, then Judikara is, I guess that is taking this turn.
I mean, she was meant to have a turn after me anyway, within that turn order, so
Okay.
I don't know where we want to place that.
So they join the scene at the end of the current round, it says.
Oh, okay, perfect.
So,
yeah, then.
Yeah.
I'll have her take the first action.
Yeah, disregard that because
Okay.
Rue and Moon still have actions. Who's going next? Moon or Rue?
I'll go. Or
Yeah, you go.
You just kind of see me floating there. Chunks of armor that are just kind of still fallen. And I'm focusing. I'm focusing on Tim Cross.
Go ahead. Do your very worst. Here, watch. I drop the kinetic shield. Last bit of data. Let's see what you're capable of. Let's see if you are a failure.
And at this, I feel a sense of urgency, maybe. And I make my way towards him. And I would like to push him into the rift.
Okay. This is going to be might and defense, I think. And this will be probably versus might and defense from Tim. But if you're letting Moon do what she wants, do you let Moon throw you into the rift?
In the pursuit of science, yes.
Moon. Tim Cross does not seem to fight you as you throw him into the rift.
And I launch him in.
Tim, what do we see as you enter the rift?
I let her throw me. The boots deactivate. And it's like just a ragdoll as he's launched into this rift. I have a question for you first. Do I get the chance to do anything in this moment?
Absolutely. What are you trying
Do
to
I
do?
get a turn before I'm fully in the rift or anything?
I think so.
As I'm flung backwards and as my body begins to sort of be pulled into this rift, I'm assuming it's kind of like hitting an event horizon in a black hole or something as I'm sort of dragged into this enormous sort of coalescence of energy. I hold my hand up. The data that's been running from my hand sort of finishes for a moment, and I bring it to a close, and I'd like to spend one of my Ultima points to pull Moon in with me with a teleport.
Okay.
You want reasoning?
Sure, why not?
Didn't have enough time to figure it out yet, but while I'm in the rift, I might be able to transfer her ability onto myself.
Moon. You feel something happening. You feel maybe this sort of blanket feeling being thrown over you. and you can feel magic begin to cascade all around you. Even through the Stormveil Rift, you feel another connection to the rift, and it's almost like your consciousness is sent there into the center of the rift for a moment, and you realize what's happening. Him is pulling you with him into the rift. Do you try to do anything?
I realize that he's pulling, and I think out of instinct I immediately start trying to disconnect, and it's kind of this midair tumble of like trying to break free of his grasp.
There's no grasp. It's just kind of a magic that's thrown at you.
But still something that's pulling me in.
It's teleporting you. You've teleported many times. It has a similar feeling.
In that instance, I asked the system, are you there?
I am always here, Moon. I am physics. I am natural law. I will be here at the end, as I was here at the beginning.
Then I am struggling to figure out in these like 0.2 seconds of teleporting. Is there a way to switch? Can I spend my last Ultima point to switch our physical positions with those of the rest of the team?
They will not survive the trip.
Then I'm going in, and I let myself get pulled in.
You all see Moon and Tim enter the rift.
Moon!
Yes. Your abilities will be mine.
Moon and Tim disappear. And all of the red crackling energy of the rift seems to follow them like an implosion. There is a horrible sort of sucking noise, and you all begin to fall towards the ocean.
Huh?
涙の色はエメラルドブルー宝石みたいに光ってる流れ星を見上げていたあの夜も「夢を追いかけられ 夜の電車が心地よくて